you often see the news media interviewing the neighbour of somebody that's gone and committed some horrendous crime, or maybe it was the school teacher of that individual, and they are often heard saying that, they only knew that person as being really respectful and they seem like a really decent person, and then they're amazed at the fact that they've turned around and have gone and committed this horrendous crime or horrendous act. And, it's often the case that people manifest the spirit of the God they serve. And a lot of the time these people are, for the most part, regular, decent people until a change comes over them and they begin to press in further and commit themselves further to their particular God. And the spirit of that particular God that they're committing themselves to and worshipping begins to manifest in their lives, and a change comes over them. We've seen this time and time again over the years, particularly recent years, in particular religions, where they might be relatively decent people. They're doing their best. They're operating out of that God inherent goodness that is in every person. I'm not talking about in their hearts, because we know that without Christ in our lives, we are all lost. We all have that sin nature, but there is still an inherent goodness in every person that's born. And some people manifest that more than others. There's an inclination to want to do the right thing as a general rule. Not that there are exceptions to that rule, but a lot of people, they seem to walk in that God-given inherent goodness one moment, that they hold to a particular belief system or religion, and then suddenly a change comes over them. And what happens, they begin to imbibe that spirit, that foul spirit, that evil spirit, and it begins to manifest in their lives. And they change. There's a change in their demeanour. There's a change in their attitude. And suddenly they become radicalised, and the next thing, they've gone out and committed some horrendous act. And that's what happens when we see these people getting radicalised. They are simply imbibing the spirit of the God that they are serving.